hello everyone, hopefully you can all hear me. We're going to be doing some crochet over on Twitch. We're going to be working on the 6-day kid blanket, which you can see over there. Yay, it seems to be working. Okay, cool. I haven't streamed in a while, haven't done overhead streams either. But we're here, we're going to try it, we're going to see how we go. We've got that, we have bit rates, everything is correct. Alright, I think everything is functioning. If you're here, please let me know if the music is too loud or too quiet or whatever, or if I'm too loud or too quiet. But we are here. We're going to be starting here with a 6-day kid blanket. We are going to be crocheting along. This is going to be a crochet only project, like stream only crochet project. I won't be working on it unless I'm on stream, except for weaving in ends, because I'm not doing that on stream. But let me show you. So I've already done a swatch. We have this over here. I'll hold it down here so that you guys can see it a bit better. And see. So I did my swatch this way. So that I could make sure that the 10mm hook would be correct for me, so I could measure it and see what size it needed to be. So I've done that already. This is the color that I'm going to be using for my border. This is the Karen Tea Cakes, is what it is, and I got it from the lovely Beth from Betty McKnit. This is in the color Storm. So this is what I'm going to be using for my border, is this grey, which is why I use it for the swatch, because I don't have to worry about unraveling it right at this moment. But we're going to be starting off with this color, which is, what's this? Dewberry Plum Cake. It's this beautiful purple. Hi Biscuits, how are you? We're doing the thing. I set up all the things. We're here, we're trying, we'll see how we go. Thank you so much for this, Hi Biscuits. Welcome. This is the color we're going to be starting with. We have rainbow colors, so these are the rest of the colors that we will be using. If I hold them here, you can kind of see them a bit better. So we got lots of different rainbow colors. Ooh, Biscuits, what are you doing? Oh my goodness! Biscuits, thank you so much! 10 sub gifts. Okay, who did those go to? Zinc FN, Koi Sky, Eric Gustad, Batman Zam, Rita Chen, No Leaf Clover, Homu Kami, Obesity 84, The Dr. T, and Ginger Loaves. Okay. Whee! So it's going to be a rainbow blanket. It is lots of different colors, so when each cake ends, I will just swap to the next one. I've already decided on the order, so I've written the numbers on the bands so that I know what to grab next without, maybe if I hold it here you can see it a bit better. There's a little number over there so that you can see it a bit better, and go from there. You're just gonna $10 per hour raise today and spreading the love back into the universe. Biscuits, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Also, hi Mark. We're doing the thing. We're doing the thing. We're doing the crochet thing. Blanket's gonna be gorgeous. Thank you. I'm very excited for it. But I've been holding off doing this till I was on stream because I wanted to get back into getting the crochet stuff on stream. I fiddled around with my settings and now I have a very basic be right back and stream starting soon screens, just so that I can like swap around and do things. I will make them fancier as we go. So proud of you for getting a stream on. Thank you. I'm so excited. I have missed streaming and I have all the time now that is the school holidays, so we're going to get back into it and we're going to do the thing because why not? So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 122. Okay, cool. That should be enough. Let's try and get different colors. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. There we go. just because this yarn is really thick, I'm going to be using the easier plastic stitch markers instead of like my fancy ones. But we are doing the thing. We have the Discord set up the stream set up the best that I can with what I have. And we are doing the thing. So, there we go. We have the yarn. We are going to be starting off with the chain. Let me make sure that the command is working. It is working. Yay. Okay. So that will take you to the pattern if you're interested. Here's one of the other ones that I've made. Just here. This is another one that I made using cake yarn. If anyone is interested, please check out the link. And yeah, we're going to get started. The first little bit is going to take, we're going to need to count, hence the stitch markers, but we are using a 10mm hook, which is an N/P according to this. Very chunky, because this is a super bulky weight 6 yarn. Super thick, it's going to be super cozy. Very, very excited. But hopefully, once I get it started, and I was going to have it on a table, but I was ending like having to slouch over because that table isn't very high. So for now, we're just doing it over here on my desk. And then in the future, we will upgrade and do things that way. So we're going to get started with the chain. I need to chain 122. So apologies if I miss things while I'm counting, but this is where we're at. So, all right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. When I'm doing these long chains, I do it in multiples of 20 just because I can't be bothered putting stitch markers in every 10. So I count to 20, throw a stitch marker in, and then another 20, throw another stitch marker in, and then I can count the things as we go. Thank you for some biscuits. Yes, biscuits made me jump a few times. I've gifted a bunch of subs because she's the best, hence best biscuits. And we love biscuits. And if anyone hasn't already checked out biscuits and you're following me and you haven't, please go check her out. Do I have the shout out set up? Did that work? No, that doesn't work. Cool. I know how to do things. Chat settings. Nope. You can do slap that there. That's how we do things. Shout out. Haha. Thanks, biscuits. I know how things work. I need to enable the other one. Yes. Did that work? It worked! Yay! There we go. Yes, I made you a mod. You said you'd mod, so I made you a mod. We're relearning all the Twitch things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20. Alright, happy to. Yay! I'm so glad. And then the next thing I need to work on is sub badges, because I realized that I don't have any. So I need to figure out what I want to have for those. And do the thing at some point. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So what's that? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 22 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Throw that in. Nope, just go through, thank you. And then 21, 22. There we go. Alright, we did the thing. And now some more water. And then we are going to single crochet across. And now for the worst row. Yeah, it's actually not too bad because this is such a thick yarn and such a big hook. It's actually not terrible. At least when I did the swatch, it wasn't terrible because this is the swatch that I did with it just to test out the hook size. So when I did that, it wasn't too bad doing the single crochet row. So we'll see how we go. It's definitely not my favorite row to do. Where is my little tin? Where'd my tin go? It's going to be so comfy, right? I'm so excited for it. We'll just put it in this tin for now. I have these adorable, over here, adorable little tins that will be coming soon. I'll put those back in there. This yarn was gifted to me by my lovely friend Beth. It is a super bulky, chunky yarn that unfortunately has been discontinued again because Karen, the Yarnspiration company who owns Karen, they decided not to keep stocking it, even though this yarn was literally flying off the shelves. But we couldn't get it here in Australia, so she sent it to me to make a rainbow blanket, and now we get to do the thing. I have to try and remind myself to do it here where you guys can see it, and not like up here where I normally would sit and do it. Yeah, she sent me so much yarn. I have so many things to do. So many crochet projects, not enough time. Having the same problem last night, yeah. It's a whole different mindset, remembering to do things where the camera can see it. It's a whole thing. But see how we go. We'll see how much we get done today. And then this is going to be a stream only project to help me get back into streaming. Because I want to work on this blanket, and if I can only do it on stream, then I have to stream. So we're doing the thing. We're doing the thing. In there. There we go. I'm actually go stream, go stream, go stream, go stream. Yes. Bongo Cat, go stream. Yes. All the streams. I have all the settings set up. I fiddled with some of the microphone settings because I'm using just the microphone in this headset to get rid of some of the keyboard taps for when I game because they were bugging me. At least until I can upgrade to a fancier mic, and then it will be nice and colourful. Because that is sort of the next thing. Yeah, I'm glad. When I was testing it out on like Played Up and things, you could hear the keyboard taps like when I start panicking and running around. So I added in some noise suppression filters, and that seems to have helped a whole bunch. So it works for now. I have a wireless headset, which means I don't have to worry about cables being in the way. I just have to remember to charge it the night before streams. But we what's that? Almost to the 4th stitch marker. So that'll be 81 single crochets across out of 121. Not bad. that. And I also have, when I'm done this row, I'll grab it and show you guys. I went and got a crochet magazine today from the shops because 2 of my Instagram buddies, people that I've become really good friends with, have had patterns published in it. And I was like, well, I need those patterns and I want a copy of the magazine that my friends were published in. So I went and got it. One I need to make relatively soon because it's an echidna that my friend designed, and I want to make a blue one to go with the blue army up there, because I've made all the other patterns in blue, so I feel like that one needs to be blue as well. Okay. Oh, no, that one is 80. I can count. Going backwards. There we go. And then single crochet all the way across and do the thing. I went and I got some help from Wall last night to get some music going so that when I'm concentrating it's not just dead silence. And I actually really like the playlist. It's nice and chill, not obtrusive at all. Nice to sort of just have, because I can hear it as well, gives me something to just listen to in the background when I am thinking. Alright. That's our last stitch marker, so we have 20 stitches left to go. How are you doing today, Biscuits? I hope you had a good day at work, as good of a day at work as you can. And I'm having a chill Friday evening for those of you in the US. Saturday morning for us here in Australia. But we're almost done with the first row. Look at that. There we go. First row is done. Have a nice long blanket, nice long chain. We worked, had a nap, and now I'm having a whiskey and we'll go place blocks for a while. Down for some played up outer space later. Yes, definitely. I 100% am down for that. Don't have to ask me twice. But I also wanted to show this. So this is the homespun. If I do it like that, you guys can see it better. This way? There we go. The homespun crochet. And it has, where is the page? It's an Aussie magazine. But we have this one, which is a twinning lip balm holder that one of my friends, Tall Foxes, over on Instagram did. So it's a little holder that you can put hand sanitizer or lip balm in. And she's got 2 different ones. And then the sunflower is really adorable. I definitely want to make that. And then where is the other one? This one is from one of my friends. She lives over on the east coast of Australia. And she's amazing. She's really helpful and she tests patterns for me as well. But she has this adorable echidna. And her name is Esme the Echidna. And I need to make one in blue. So that is something that I will be working on soon. And that is from Crow with the Flow. Adele, she's amazing. That is why I went and bought this magazine. And then the sunflower is just a handy dandy thing that's in it, and it's really cute, and I want to make that too. So, alright, stretch the hands, have some water. Why do I have a thing there? Okay. Alright, we're on to row number 2, which means I can close the stitch markers. I'm going to leave it there just in case I end up needing stitch markers, and just because it's cute to look at. So that way, there you go. Now we get to do this row, which takes a little bit of concentration because it's counting. So this row will set up the chevron pattern of the blanket so that it has the zigzag effect. 1, 2, into this one. Two, and then one more. Here we go. And so this is the first peak. And then we start going down. So you can see there, we've gone up, now we're going to go down to the first valley. And then go from this one. And does that. Or into this one. There we go. So we got our first peak and now our first valley, and then we go up and down all the way along, basically. And that sets up the chevron pattern, and then you just continue the patterns of stitches. It's a 6-row pattern repeat, and I have it memorized because I've made so many of these. I first started making the 6-day kid blanket back in 2019. I found it on Pinterest, and it took me to one of those clickbait sites, and I was like, this is ridiculous. I want the actual pattern. Googled it, came across Beth's Facebook group, joined that, joined in on a challenge, and actually that very first 6-day kid blanket that I made, I was also working on here on Twitch while I was playing For the King with some friends, because it's a RPG dice-based game, like hexagon movements. So like it's turn-based, so you would sit and chat about what you wanted to do next. And like I was crocheting while doing that. So it's 3 AM here, so around when I wake up I could join you for games. Amazing. I will probably be around later for games. Like, I hope you have a good night's sleep. Thanks, biscuits. And but yeah, so my first 6-day kid blanket I was working on while gaming. And I entered, Beth was doing a crochet along, so I entered that by posting pictures every day for the 6 days. And she was doing like a little competition if you did it, and she went live and was drawing names out of a hat for everyone who did, and she picked my name, and I was live on Twitch, and I got tagged by her in a video, and I was very confused as to what was going on. And now Beth and I have become really good friends, and she has helped me release my crochet patterns and build up my business, and she's just all around really lovely, amazing person, and has really, really, really amazing crochet blanket patterns and wearables and various other things. So this is pretty much the only blanket pattern that I use now. And yeah, 2019 to now, I have it memorized. Hi T-Dubs! How's it going? Long time no see. I hope you're doing well. The fairy's trying to stream again more regularly. How's it going? Right, T-Dubs! T-Dubs hype. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Bongo Cats! Bongo Cats is my favourite. Will never not be my favourite. Ooh. Biscuits, I need a bongo bunny. Who should I talk to for that? I need bongo bunnies. Sorry if I'm slow, I've had a bad migraine today and just smoked some pain relief. I hope it kicks in for you soon. Migraines suck. I feel your pain. I'm really sorry that you have to deal with it too. And that really sucks. Migraines are the worst. Nope, through both loops. There we go. feel pretty great now? Fantastic. Great to hear. I love it when things work well and help us feel better. Yes, that is exactly what I need. Something like that. That's what I need. You found that on Etsy? Fantastic. Can you message me the link on Discord? Because, like, I will go buy that tonight and set that up. Because a fairy needs bongo bunnies. Thank you, biscuits. Oh, I need bongo bunnies to be able to go and bongo bunny everywhere. Get a little mini Leo and Charlie. I wonder how easy it would be to set up a bunny cam every now and then. I'll have to look into it and see. I'd only do it when I'm at home on my own, just because of where the bunnies are. Like when I know that there's no one going into that room. Always like to say bunnies are good bongoing. Fair enough. T-ups, I don't know if you've seen the photos, but I have rabbits now. Their names are Leo and Charlie, and they're adorable. I made a they have their own Instagram highlights and all the things. You did spy them, good. They're adorable and my favorite. And they were both rescues. And both of them, we started whatever day we got them without thinking we were going to end the day with the rabbit. And then we ended the day with the rabbit. And then we ended the day with another rabbit. Following with everyone, I just don't have time. Yeah, that's fair. Following along and not engaging is totally acceptable. Like, I just like that you were able to pop in and we can chat for a bit. I do that too. Like, I may not reply to everyone's comments. I sent you 3, that one, a Leo colored one, and a floppy-head one. Amazing. That is, I'm very excited to go look at those later. And do the thing. There we go. We're almost done with this row. And then we can do the next row. So this is row 2 of the repeat, and it repeats from row 2 to row 7. Those are the rows that repeat. Row 3 is my personal favorite, just because you'll be crocheting into the gaps. So you'll be crocheting into each of the gaps, and it's a lot easier to do. Question: yes. Answer: is it the fan row? Kind of. How big is this kid? What kid? I don't know which kid you're referring to, T-dubs. Yeah, the kid, the blanket is full. Right. Oh, I get it now. Thanks, biscuits. Well, given the blanket is for me, I'm the kid. The kid is as big as I am. The 6-day kid blanket is just the name. And the reason it's the 6-day kid blanket is when Beth first made the pattern, she made it in a bulky wet yarn, so the yarn that I'm currently using, or maybe the one below it, super bulky or bulky, and she made it in this size, which is the kid/toddler size, and that's why it only took her 6 days, which is why she named it the 6-day kid blanket. But if you make them any bigger or in a thinner yarn, they do take longer. But it is like, that's where the name came from, and I am using the bulky yarn to make it for myself because I would like a nice cozy rainbow blanket. We're using this pretty grey purple. I think I've used enough of it now that I can actually have it there so you can see the colours of the skein that I'm using. But yes, this one is for me. To to go with all the other blankets that I have, because the rainbow blanket over there is also a 16 pin blanket, just in much thinner yarn. How many skeins do I have? I have 7 of this bulky yarn, and then an 8th one for the border. So I have 7 of the colors. Probably because he saw 6 in a bag and he thought I had, yes, they are chunky. Very chunky. Very pretty colors. Absolutely love them. But they are very chunky. Hang that back down. There we go. So, with that, the next row is done. So, we have now officially made the chevron pattern, so you can see it there. As we do more rows, it'll be easier to see. But that is the first of the chevrons done. The blanket is definitely wide enough to go over me, so that is all that matters. It's going to be so pretty. I love the muted tones. Me too. See, I'm much more of a bright rainbow person, but when I saw this yarn, I was like, that's pretty. I need some of that. So we're here doing the thing. There we go. All right, over here. 1, 2, 3. Now, this is my favorite row because, note, I see the mistake. We're going to go fix it. I was too busy talking. Given it's just there. That's supposed to be a cluster of 3, but I only did 2 stitches. So let me just quickly. It's not going to affect much on that row, but it's right there. I'm just going to fix that quickly. There we go. Now we can start row 3 and do the thing. There we go. 1, 2, 3. And this one is a zooming row for me because I get to just crochet into the gaps. So instead of going into the stitch, you're going between the stitches, between the granny clusters. The same if you were doing a granny square, with slightly different stitches in each of the valleys, basically. So no, there we go. 1, 2, 3. Also, T-dubs, I hope you enjoy your chips and salsa. That sounds very yummy. We're going to be hitting that purple soon. It's Kirkland brand. Is that Costco? Is Kirkland the home brand from Costco? I feel like it is. It's pretty spicy. Okay. Do you like spicy? I'm assuming you do. I do not. It is cool. We've just had, so we now have 2 Costcos in Perth. One close to the Perth airport, and then another one has opened up more south of the river. But it only opened this week and it's chaos, so I'm not going anywhere near it for a couple of weeks. And once it calms down, I will get a membership so that I can go, because I can get a discounted membership because I have a Australian business number, so I don't have to pay as much. Yeah, they opened the first Costco last year, the year before. Do they sell the $14 slacks also cost $14? I have no idea. I would assume they probably do, but it's probably not $14 because nothing is the same price here. This purple is beautiful. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I've only been to the one that opened back in 2020 once, because we had a family member that had it, and so we went with them to go check it out, but it was just too far of a drive and awkward to get to that it just wasn't worth getting a membership. But there's one, there's one close to me now. We're comparing our Kirkland pants at work today in the office. That is brilliant. Everyone has Kirkland pants. Amazing. There we go. I really like this purple. It's very, very pretty. There we go. I am curious to see how much I can get done today. Old Navy and Kirkland are basically the same brand. So we don't have Old Navy here. But that is interesting to know about things being the same brand, because everything is. They just chuck a different label on it, and ta-da, different brand. And then, oh, we're almost done with this row. Well, probably about just over halfway, closer to 2/3. Also, I just realized the my Spotify Wrapped is going to be all chaotic next year. Now that I have no, I'm using it for stream music, but that's fine. It'll be interesting to see how I go with keeping up the crochet streams. I can speak. Words are hard. Let me do that so that it stops falling off my lap as much. 1, 2, 3. This sounds like a Sonic track. Character select is what it says it's called. So I wouldn't be surprised if it is Obe! One Waves High, have you muted? I'm at the school ballet. Hi Obe! Hi! I'll say hi to you there as well. All the people are turning up. We're doing the thing. Getting the crochet done. Go. I'm really excited to see how this goes with all the colors. I'm curious to see as well if I can get through this cake today. The plan is to go for around 2-ish hours and then see how we go. And then throw in a gaming stream either tomorrow or next week, and just get myself back into the swing of going live here on Twitch. And that's not the right stitch for that section. Let's try that again. Let's just row and then then we'll have another hydrate break, which is important. I'm going to stay hydrated. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. That's the one thing that I knew about crocheting on the stream, is that people will realize how I'm able to crochet so much, especially when it comes to this blanket and amigurumi and stuff, is that because that's pretty much all I do all day, every day, I crochet really fast. So that's where we're up to. We've got that beautiful purple that's come in now, and we've just finished that row, and now we get to go back across again. Now open that. I'm gonna see if I need the stitch marker on this chain. If you go back into it at the end of the row coming back, and sometimes I need it depending on the yarn, and other times I don't, so I've just chucked that in there just in case. We'll see if we end up needing it. Hi Mark, yes, hi Mark. Hi again. We get to single crochet all the way across. 1, 2, 3. But I'm curious to see if I can get through the entire skein today. I have a feeling that I can probably get this blanket done in 6 streams if I can get through that today. Because then 5 more streams, 1 of those a stream, it'll and then just the border will be the 7th one. So I'm really curious to see how far we get today with this. Some fluff in the yarn. Let's put that in the bin. There we go. And single crochet all the way across. I really like this purple. I feel like I need to find some yarn that matches this purple to make some things out of. I'm sure I can find something. But this bulky yarn is super quick to work up as well, which is really helpful. I feel like it just glides through because it's such a big hook. And then 1, 2, and 3. Does the yarn weigh a lot? It will, like when it's worked up, it'll be quite chunky. Each cake, because it's an American thing, is 8.5 ounces per skein and 204 yards, and a bulky, super bulky weight 6. That's what it says on the tag. Because it is an American branded yarn. Trying to stay hydrated while I stream so that my voice doesn't do what it's currently doing. Love Karen, me too. This yarn was out back in like 2017, 2018 and became quite popular. Then they discontinued it, then they brought it back, and then they discontinued it again. So, and it never made its way to Australia. Simply Soft is probably my favorite non-batik yarn ever. I hear that from a lot of people. And I think next time I get Beth to send me some yarn, I might get her to send me some of that to try. That and the Karen 1 pound, because apparently those are both useful for various different things. But we mostly get DK weight yarn, which is called 8-ply here, which I think is weight 2. That's usually what we get. Yes, we will sort that out as well. Because I want to do a snack swap too. I need to send you some snacks. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Yes. There we go. The purple is going to make it hopefully all the way across, and then we'll get on to the next colour. How exciting. There we go. 1, 2, 3. And then down the side. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Skip 1. To the chain. There we go. Haven't logged into JCraft in a few days. Let's see what spawn looks like now. Ooh, interesting. You'll have to show me later. Alright. I'm going to have a little snack of my rock candy just because it is easy to eat and talk and it's not noisy for stream. And I feel like something sweet. Hello Weatherman! Welcome, welcome. We are crocheting. We started this today. We're doing the thing. We're getting back into the streaming. So welcome along. 1, 2, 3. And now we're going back across. This is row number 5. That's because you are something sweet. Oh, biscuits. Thank you. Crocheting on this channel? I can't believe it. Right? It's not like I crochet while gaming or anything. Or delay like round starting because I got to finish my row. That's not me. Don't know what you're talking about. 5, 6, 7, 8. How have you been, Weatherman? I hope you're doing well. We're doing the thing. We're seeing how much we can get done today on the stream. Wait, I'm sorry. Goth Fairy and yarn in the same place? Never. It's not like I have yarn overflowing in this room or anything into other rooms of the house. Doing pretty good? That's good. Glad to hear it. Skip those ones. This blue tinged with a little bit of purple, this next colour that I'm using is really pretty too. Like, it looks really neat next to it. Seven, 1, 2, 3. And then let's just go down here. So after this row, which is row 5, I have 2 more rows and then that is the first pattern repeat done. And so it's looking like I can probably get 1.5 to 2 pattern repeats. Probably closer to 1.5 per thing, per colour. So we will see how we go. The benefit of crochet streams is that I can have my chat on this screen and not that one, so I don't have to look that way to read chat, which is quite helpful. Okay. Going down. And doing nothing. There we go. Trying to change your MC profile name. Has it been enough days? You're sad. Bisky is taken? No! Rude. How dare Whoever took Bisky, take Bisky. That's not okay. That makes me sad for you. Do I go with Bickett? Bickett's, yeah? That's cute. What did you mean, biscuits? I don't love it, but you're sick of, yeah. The Queen of Biscuit, yeah. That's fair. It works if you are happy with it. I say go with it. Hey look, I've already crocheted a piece of my hair into it. Oh my goodness. So. Ooh, you can have Biskies? Do it. Biskies is cute. I love it. It does work. Biskies. That works very well. Do it. Yay, you're doing it. Amazing. But I'm thinking that today, so Saturday mornings for me, is going to be one of the crochet streams at least every week, because even once I go back to work, I'm not planning on putting anyone on a Saturday morning on my time slots, just because it gets a bit stressful. And I might just keep it as a crochet stream just each week, talking about usernames. I'm camping out the name change page on Twitter because they're finally going to free up old names. Ooh, maybe I should see if I can get Goth Fairy again instead of just Goth Fairy 01 on Twitter, because Goth Fairy was taken. I don't know if it's still being used. Maybe I could change it to Goth Fairy's Creations. I'd have to have a look, since Goth Fairy's Creations is what I go by crochet wise. And then Goth Fairy over here on Twitch. Well, Goth for short. Whatever works. Do you think you snagged Fickle Biscuits on Twitter, which matches my Insta? Not that I use either. Lol. Hi Sassy! Welcome in! We're doing the 6-day kid blanket today. That will take you to the pattern site. Also, Sassy Lady Panda, the crochet thing that you made, absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. You did such a fantastic job. It is beautiful. It is, absolutely love it. Right? It was absolutely amazing. You did such a fantastic job. All that colour work, hats off to you. I would lose my mind. There we go. I don't actually think I need that. It was my first attempt at tapestry crochet, and I'm thrilled with how it turned out. It's beautiful. For a first attempt as well, like, stunning. Absolutely stunning. I need to do that chain a little bit looser next time, I think. There it is. Yes. Stunning is the perfect word. So that is row 5 done of the of the blanket. That's where we're up to. Onto row number 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. There we go. Currently working on a pizza blanket. Ooh, how exciting. That's gonna look really cool. Please share a photo when you finish it. Also, okay, cool. I do have a yarn sports. Does this work? Did I set this one up? I did. Amazing. Yay. I know how to set things up on stream. I do have a yarn sports there as well. Sassy, if you're on it, that you can please share all the yarn related goodies in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Found a GIF you were looking for on Discord? You did? Fantastic. And it's large enough that you have to place it on the floor to measure it. That's massive. And Weatherman, fantastic. I love it when you can find what you're actually looking for. Always makes me so happy. Alright. Cross my legs the other way for a bit. There you go. Oh, we've hit an hour of streaming, but the first couple of minutes were set up, so almost an hour of crocheting. Pretty happy with that progress. I'm gonna take a hand stretch break when I finish, not this row, but the next row. We stretch out my hands, have some water, maybe go top up my water, and then we will keep going. But this blue is really pretty as well. I'm very excited to see how this blanket ends up looking. Look at that. You can see it. This is all you need. I don't have it set up automatically, but if you give me momentarily. There you go. You can get all the things now. Right? Look at the colors. You can see it so beautifully. Yeah, I haven't got like a bot or anything in there to do it properly. I just have to manually allocate it for now, because my Discord's nice and small. But that way we just keep everything safe. But yeah, I really like the way it's looking. You can see the blue a little bit better on the camera up here than down there. But yeah, Sassy, please post in the yarn sports, like post all the crochet goodies, all the yarn related things. We're still building my little community. I'm very happy to have everyone be here to chill and hang out and talk crochet stuff with me. I like finding more like-minded and interested people. Makes me very happy. There we go. Oh, we're going to be hitting that purple soon-ish. I've still got a decent amount to go, but we will be hitting the purple soon. And then after the purple, we have some more grey. And then it's in time for a new cake, which is very exciting. Do all the things. gotta go. Just making sure no one's trying to get hold of me. And put my arms back where they belong. So that the people can see. Suspense, yes. There's the purple from a few days ago, the pizza blanket. Amazing. I will go check it out. It's a bit larger now. Awesome. I think just a pizza blanket just sounds cool. Like, that just sounds fun. We're on to that new purple color. It's a bit brighter than the other one. It's still that muted tone. Again, looks beautiful against the blues and the other bluey purple. Personalizing twos, this one will have pepperoni, peppers and mushrooms. Sassy. Sassy Lady Panda, that's going to be amazing. All of the little customization. I hope whoever it's for, if it's not for you, I hope it's for you, but if it's not for you, I hope they love it too. Because that sounds amazing. I think I might have to do another one of these early next week. If you make it for your husband, he would want me to also include pineapple. Fair enough. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to add another crochet stream probably early next week so that I can keep working on this blanket, because this yarn is fun to work with, and I want to see what happens next. Going to Jetpack Paul. I'm hoping to get it in by early Jan for his birthday. Oh, that's amazing. I'm sure Jet will love it. Sassy, you're so sweet. Making all the things for all the people. That's so sweet of you. I'm sure that Jet will love it. That is an amazing birthday present. It is so much fun. I love making things for people. Like, I made a little bunny to give to the vet that we take our rabbits to, and like his reaction was it was amazing. It's just so fun, like being able to make something for someone and like watch them open it and react to it. Like, it's so fun. And someday we'll all be blessed by Sassy Crochet Live. Yes. Yes, we will. Alright, we're almost done with this row. That's what, just over an hour of on and off crochet while talking, because while putting the crochet down to read messages or to like reply to things, don't get as much done. Was that 8? It was. Amazing. Legit watched the Streaming House gift opening about 100 times because I love their reaction so much. That's really sweet. I did, Biscuit told me about it, so I tuned in live yesterday to watch that. That was really cool to see. Okay, So that is where we're up to. We have one more. Oh no! I'm sorry about the ads. I'll be back soon. Let me know when you're back. Not sure how to tell. Biscuit. Thank you for giving us something sassy. Oh, you're the best, Biscuits. I love you. You're the best. Hats. Yeah, it came up with a thing to not have pre-roll, so I wanted to see how I liked it. And yes, my scream alerts are me screaming, thanks to the lovely weatherman here in chat for getting those sound bites for me from clips of me being spooked by creepers and things. And now I get to spook myself with all the love from everyone. Hi War, how's it going? We have bongo. Is that a bongo doggo? Yes, it's bongo pup. All the bongos. It was shortest ad break too. One ad for only 10 seconds. That's pretty good. But yeah, Sassy, I was saying, I think before you had the ad break, that Biscuits told me about the streamer thing that was happening yesterday, so I watched them open it live, and that was really exciting to see. Also, Stabby Cat. Let's put this down where people can actually see it. How's it going, War? Hope you're doing well. Bongo pups, bongo cats, Stabby Cat, all the things. All I have at the moment is me holding crochet and me gasping, and then just Goth Fairy as well. That's what you get. These ones, and then the Goth Fairy gasp, which is also an alert noise, is me going, like, inhaling and gasping. And we were talking earlier, and Biscuits found them for me. I want some bongo bunnies, so there will be bongo bunnies soon, because I'm gonna go look at all those links later and get that set up, because I want bongo bunnies. Biscuits has bongo cats, Axe has bongo pups, the fairy wants bongo bunnies. Begged them to open it last night. I was so anxious all week waiting for the boxes to get delivered. The stress of not knowing that the things made it safely Israel. Yes. I recently sent some of my Stitch Mark advent calendars that people ordered to the US, and they both went on the same flight. And then once it landed in the US, one was delivered the next day, and then the other one didn't have any updated tracking for like a week. And then all of a sudden it was on board for delivery. And I was just like, thank goodness. The stress of not knowing where it was very stressful. Or MFG, this is so cute. Right? I had to have it because I do that a lot when I'm gaming. Like when I get spooked in games. So I was like, I do this enough that it has to be that. I had to have that made. So I had the lady who made all of my other emotes and my logo for my business, which is also an emote, make that one for me as well. Because I was like, I do this a lot. Would you be able to turn this into an emote for me? And she said yes. And I'll probably get a bunch more emotes done by her next year if she's still doing them, because I absolutely love her drawing style, and I also just love supporting other like small artists. Money was no object. I would just hand deliver all my gifts because, oh my god, so much anxiety. Yes. Yes, that would be ideal. Hand deliver all the things. But they got there safely, and your stuff got there safely, and their reactions were absolutely adorable. And your piece that you made was stunning. Just the whole thing. Perfection. Definitely need a hand stretch after this row. Just shake my hands out. And then see how we're going. You've only been able to hand deliver one gift. Yeah, that's fair. I make gifts for everyone that I know. You were there for that. Hi, Crispy. Yes, we were. It was so fun. And basically, if you're someone that I know, especially like in my personal life, and you are having a baby or a child, or you have a child, and like when I've met you, you will get a baby blanket or a kid blanket for your child, because everyone gets blankets. And all of my friends and family members all have blankets, and so that is what I do. And yes, hi Crispy, welcome in. We're just crocheting today, getting used to this. I made a blanket for a coworker too. See, if I was crocheting when I had co-workers, I probably would have done that. But I don't work with anyone. I'm a subcontractor. So like I work for a company, but I work solo. So unfortunately I don't work with anyone. But I do make things for my partner's co-workers. His co-workers get things. Like we've made them a little witch and a little bunny. And various other amigurumi stuff. But stopping in and sharing the news. I'm so excited for you. Yes, so excited. But that is row 7. That is the first repeat done. So with this, it'll now repeat from there. So from the granny stitch rows up to there, that is the repeat. That is where we're up to. I'm going to hold it up in all its glory so that you can see how absolutely massive it is. And this is where we're up to. This is what we've got done today. And then that's what we got up to. So, I'm going to shake my hands out and just quickly stretch out the fingers. Well, if you're around next Friday, you'll get to see GBC Open History Anniversary gifts, which are also crocheted. Exciting. If I am around, I will definitely stop by and check that out. Oh no, that reminds me, my stream anniversary is a week from tomorrow and you have nothing planned? Biscuits, oh no! And we have family things, so I'm probably going to miss it. I can probably be there for the beginning, but that's our family Christmas thing is next Sunday for me, so you're Saturday. I will tune in if you are live before I leave in the morning. But you better get planning. 1, 2, 3. We are going back in. This is row 2 again. I can feel my hair being crocheted in. There we go. Going to do favorite clips thing? Yes. Do that. That is awesome. That's a really good idea. Let's put this back where you guys can actually see it. No one has sent me any of their favorite clips. Okay. I'll have to go find some. Biscuits, remind me later. Yes, you should pick some too of your favorite moments and favorite clips. No, but I like going through people's clips. It's entertaining. I get to see things that I've missed when I've been asleep when people are streaming or like busy at work. Clips are fun. You get to see like what people thought was interesting enough to clip or funny enough to clip. I enjoy it. My clips are me screaming or gasping for air or being scared or spooked by something or forgetting how to word. One where you fell off your chair is great. You fell off your chair, Biscuits? That is both hilarious, but oh no, I hope you're okay. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Yes, that reminds me of my most that remains my most watched clip by a long shot. Well, that deserves a play then. There we go. 1, 2, 3. almost back to the graying. A couple more sections of this purple before we go back to some more grey. Why? I just adjusted. There we go. That's better. Into this one. Alright, there we go, into the peak. One, two, three. There we go. I'm really liking the way that this is looking so far. I'm really liking the colours and all that, how they are working up together. And this is why I love cake yarn, especially for blankets, because I don't have any ends for each of the colour changes. It's just as each cake finishes, then you have the end for the new that one and the new one, where if I was doing this with individual colours, I would have so many ends to deal with. Doing it where you guys can't see again. That's better. That's how I was doing it. We'll skirt down again. Cool. And do this. 2 and 3. Stop for a water break. Okay, 2. And 3. And there comes the beautiful grey again, which signifies that we're almost at the end of this cake, which is exciting. Okay. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 3. Alright. Here. I also cannot wait for winter to come back so that I can wear all of my crochet wearables and chill with my blankets. Be nice and cozy. I'll drop this down. There we go. Drop it down a section, then I can balance my elbow a bit more comfortably on the armrest. Okay, this is the Final Fantasy music. That makes sense. Oh my god, I thought you meant like your favorites. My head is empty with absolute zero thoughts. Head empty, no thoughts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Didn't commit. That's fair. wish you could wear your crocheted wearables. Is it too hot? Too hot for you to wear them? Do we need to send you some cotton wearables? We'll get you crocheting some tops. I think I've shown you the crochet top that I made. You know, it'd be cold enough to wear them if you came to Canada. There you go. Yes, make yourself some crochet tops. That's what I'm planning. I want to crochet a top, because this top is a crop top, like you can see the end here. I want to crochet something similar that's got just the small sleeves, because they're not very long, so that I can wear my crochet more in summer. Obviously I've got my head bandana, headscarf thing that I wear, that I crocheted, which is another way for me to wear stuff in the summer, because the more handmade I can wear, the better. Like my skirt that you can see here is made by my friend. She sewed it for me because she's amazing. But all of the summer stuff I wear cotton, because anything else is just too hot. Come to NJ. I'm assuming that means New Jersey? Is that the right interpretation of what that means? Not good at the US states? Abbreviations of states. It is! Yay! Cool. I know things. You actually don't want to be cold? That is fair. Then we need to get you on some cotton. I know Lion Brand yarn has a good quality cotton. Get you crocheting with cotton. I'll finish this row, and I think the top that I've been working on and off is actually in the back there, so I can grab it and show you. So let me do that. So outside it was like -1 degrees Celsius today and I was miserable. No thank you. I will take the 40+ Celsius days over that. No thank you. I don't want to be below freezing. We complain when it gets below like 10 degrees Celsius. Like in where I am in Western Australia, like when the temperature dips below 10 degrees Celsius, people are complaining. Like, it's really cold. I can't imagine below. I know we dipped below freezing like once back in like 2011 and everyone panicked. But that's where we're up to. We just finished that row. But I want to see if my crochet top is handy, which it kind of is. Let me grab the yarn. There. This is a top that I'm currently working on in cotton. I've made one before in green. This one is in black. It is called the peekaboo top. So you got the cups at the front, and then you have the underboob showing, and then your strap. And I made the strap a little bit longer, and I'm also making it a little bit thicker, just so that it's more comfy for me, and then straps on the top. So we'll get you making things like this, biscuits, for, yeah, that little keyhole for the underboob. So when you wear it, it sort of sits there, and you have the underboob showing. Exactly, right, we'll get you onto things like this out of cotton. And if you don't want to make it, there is the lady who designed it sells them, and she will make them, and she's in the US. But yes, we need to get you onto those. That is my go-to in summer. Plus, it's breezy and it's comfortable. You get to flaunt your boobs a bit, which is always fun. All in all, a great fun top. I want to make it in all the colors, but I wanted to make a black one to go with my green one, and then a couple other things. One of my best features, right? If you got them, flaunt them. but I do want to sort of branch out into making myself more wearables to wear in the summer because it gets bloody hot and I'm not here for it. Okay. I'm gonna have to do a BRB soon and go get some more water. We're almost out. I also need to get a cute cup for streaming that I can print out my little crochet logo and chuck on. I want to get like a double walled acrylic tumbler so that it will stay cooler for longer. Oh, I'm doing the thing where I'm lifting up again. 1, 2, 3. I don't mean to do that. But that top pattern one I was showing is from Passionate Goods, but it's spelt as like that. And so knit, passionate, the knit is KNIT. And for the longest time, I thought it was Passio knit because the way she spells it, she has the K as capital. And then a little while back, she made a video being like, guys, it's passionate. And I was like, oh, my bad. I can't word. Quite a few of us couldn't. It was rather entertaining to see who was pronouncing things wrong. But she has some lovely crop top patterns and crop tops that she sells as well from her patterns. And if you are US based and looking for a crop top, highly recommend. Her stuff is stunning. Her patterns are beautiful. She is here on Twitch every now and then, but mostly over on TikTok and on Instagram. There we go. At this rate, we're going to be starting the next colour soon. What's this? Really enjoying this playlist. Thanks to, again, to Will Never 3-hour changes, or Will Never changes, for the recommendation, because it's chill but interesting. And we'll have to decide on the next one if we're doing center pull or outside pull. We'll probably try and do center pull because it's just easier, but we shall see how we go. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. It's already getting so big. It's gonna work out nice and cozy. Perfect for winter because this house gets cold. I have to figure out all of my appointments for next week so that I can then plan some streams and do the thing and get more of this blanket done. finish this row. And then I think I'll do a quick little BRB and go get myself a top off of my drink. I need to get a little mini fridge like you've got, Biscuits, so that I don't have to go far to get my water. You threw a bunch of pictures into Discord. Amazing. I cannot wait to go look at them when I am done. You know what, Biscuits? I wonder if my partner's work sells them, because he's been wondering what to get me for Christmas. Maybe, if they're not super expensive, I should get one. Because I've got space. Like I can put it over there. Came by kind of randomly. A guy who was our neighbor broke up with his girlfriend and moved out. He asked us if we, as he was leaving, if we wanted it. That would be perfect. A great gift idea, right? I'll have to go check the website later and see. Otherwise, I'll just see how much they are on Amazon and get it delivered that way. You're gonna untangle? You are. Perfect. But yeah, Sassy, I will go and check out all the pictures when I'm done streaming today, because I'm intrigued to see what you've been making. I also need to start just posting my stuff in there more too. But we've been at this for just almost an hour and 40 minutes, and we've reached the point where the skein is collapsed. What's on the inside of this? Just a little granny chevron scarf. Cool. Alright. That's all we have left of that first skein, guys. We did it. I probably won't use the purple that's tied on the end there, because it's not very long. And then it can transition a bit nicer. I'll just tie it on. It is working out beautifully. Thank you, Biscuits. I really like it. It's looking stunning already. I'll hold it up here so you can see how big it is. But I'm gonna test out my BRB real quick and see if aha! It does work. I will be back very, very shortly. Just one moment. we go. We did it. We have 2 in our house, 1 in the basement, 1 in the family room. The second mini fridge was only purchased because our main fridge broke right after the pandemic hit and we couldn't find anyone that had one in stock. It took about 4 to 6 months for us to get a replacement fridge. That is very stressful. We use the mini fridge to store necessities like milk and eggs. That sounds way too stressful. I'm glad you did eventually find one, but that's just even thinking about it, that sounds very stressed. And thanks, biscuits. I did the thing. I set it up right. And I set up my shortcuts and my hotkeys and things. It all worked properly. Yay! Instead of just having an empty chair. And it's mostly because where I have this set up, the overhead set up, my door is right there. So I have to move the tripod and I didn't want it to like shake and annoy people. So it's like, let me just set up a basic be right back screen until I can decide what style I want and all of that. OBS and stream stuff can be such a pain. They definitely can. You still have to fix voice mod. Ugh, that does not sound like fun. Trying to fix that. No, thank you. Can you not fall off? Thank you. I have some fresh cold water. And we'll probably keep going until the start of the next game. And we'll see how I feel after that. I actually had a fridge on order and tracking and everything, only to be told that the truck carrying a fridge tipped over and they could no longer deliver our fridge because I couldn't guarantee that it wasn't damaged. Like, who does that happen to? That really sucks. I know for a while, because my partner works for a retail store that also stocks white goods, and there was a while there where all of the fridges and freezers were on back order for months and months and months. That really sucks. It's like the worst of the worst that could happen. Another piece of hair? No, we're all good. Yeah, you're in the queue for that too. That really sucks. Down in this way, so that you guys can see what I'm doing. That's better. The new fridge is great. That is fantastic. I'm so glad to hear that. We are looking at upgrading our chest freezer to an upright freezer in the new year once I go back to work, once the school year starts up again in end of Jan, beginning of Feb, end of January, beginning of February. I can month. Because the chest freezer's hinge is broken. We got it for $50. Well, I got it for $50 back in like 2013, secondhand on Facebook, and it's worked great. But it's old, it's breaking, it's hard to get in and out of, so we want to replace it with an upright freezer so that I can go back to meal prepping and freezing stuff and actually be able to see what we have. Hey Danny, how's it going? Welcome. We are just working on a blanket today. How's my day going? Going good. We just after midday, we're just chilling and crocheting, getting some stuff done, and untangling yarn. The school year starts in Feb. Yes, because Southern Hemisphere, I live in Australia. So our school year starts at the end of summer, and our summer has just started. So our school year ends next week. For the younger kids, their last 3 years of high school pretty much all done already. And then it's just like the lower years, and they all finish next Wednesday to Friday. And then we have the 6 to 8 week summer break over Christmas and New Year, and go back end of Jan, beginning of Feb. And so our school year runs throughout the year with the small breaks, and then winter break in the middle, and then big summer break at the end of the year. How does future look as it's still Friday? Future looks pretty good. It's pretty hot today, hot and sunny. But we're having a good chill day crocheting. But the future's looking good. There's some places that do that here. That's cool. Yeah, it's just because that's like when summer is, and that's where you want the kids to be able to play outside. And Southern Hemisphere things. But the only way I've known for school. But I work with kids, so my work schedules line up with the school. So I will be finishing up with most of my work and then starting up with a couple of clients in January to get a head start. But most aren't starting until school goes back. Don't forget to hydrate and stretch. Yes, I actually need to add them as things. Yeah. Let me run here and add this. What is this gonna be? And add it and stretch. There we go. Reminder to myself to do that later. I actually just did a BRB to get myself some more water, because it is getting much warmer here, and I have a bad habit of not drinking enough water throughout the day. So when I'm streaming, I'm trying to make sure that I have my water bottle with me with nice, cold, refreshing water so that I can stay hydrated. And New Jersey's not one of them. We start September, maybe get 10 days at Christmas, 10 days at Easter, and then maybe get 12 in the summer. That sucks. Yeah, our midterm, like between each term, it's 2 weeks, like 2 full weeks that you get off between terms. And all of the states, like, we're not all exactly in sync. Some go back a week or two before or a week or two after. But where I am in Western Australia, we will be ending here soon. So I just reached up, like, there's a decent amount of tail left still, but that is almost, that's a knot, and I don't want to deal with it. So I'm going to use my fancy scissors and cut through that, because I don't want to deal with a knot, basically. So that is how much the one cake got us today. I'm going to add on the second cake. I just need to go see which one is number 2 from our... I just made all of the yarn fall off the table that I have. Thanks, Sassy. I'm loving it. So this is skein number 2, which is called Rainfall. The first one was Dewberry Plum Cake. It is this beautiful blues and purples. So some more of that purple that we've had going. I have to see, is that the same purple as this one? It is. Okay, that'll look cool. But yeah, this is what we've been doing today on stream. We started it here when I started my stream. And yeah, does NJ also have a ton of teacher conference days, so students get half days or full days off of that too? I live in North Dakota and we have a ton of them, more than when I was in school. We have a couple of those. A lot of the stuff they do on the holidays here, at least in Australia. And OMFG, I love these colorways. Love the way these colorways blend. The variegation is strapping so nicely too, right? It's working out so well. I think I'm going to pull from the center for this one. So I'm just going to very quickly and try and find the middle. There it is. So let me untangle that from the rest of it so that I can attach it and get going. Public schools seem to get off everything. I teach at a Catholic school, so we don't get as many. You should get as many days off as public. That's just my opinion. Yes. Teachers should also be paid more because their job is difficult and there is so much that goes into it. And they don't get paid nearly as enough as they should for dealing with the chaos that they deal with. Okay, so I've just joined the yarn at the end of the single crochet, so instead of pulling through the loop of the grey, pulling through the loop of the new yarn. So what I do when I'm dealing with that is that I hold the tail of the stuff that I've just joined off to the side to hold it tight, just so that that first stitch doesn't end up with a super big loop. And then once I'm done that, I will end up dropping it. Yeah. Teachers should definitely be earning a lot more than they do. Alright. What I'm thinking is that I will work through the little bit of yarn bath that happened there, because that will take us to just over 2 hours, because we had about 4 or 5 minutes of stream starting soon. I don't want to tire myself out, and also don't want to hurt my hands. But I'll keep going for a bit. Maybe I'll get up to the end of this pattern repeat. So this is row 5, and then row 6 and row 7. So I think that's where I'll stop, is when I hit end of row 7. And then we'll see from there. Honestly, I'd be happy if they just added the teacher convention days in November. Also think we shouldn't have school on Halloween, or if we do, it should always be a half day. That's fair, because Halloween's like a really big thing for you guys. It's not that big of a thing here. It's becoming a bigger thing, but most houses don't really hand out lollies or anything for trick-or-treaters. It's not as big, although in the 12 years since I moved here, it is definitely getting bigger and bigger each year, but it's still not widely adopted by everyone, at least not yet. Have some water. There we go. Also, I'm really liking the fact that there was grey in that first cake, because the border skein is grey, so that will blend it in nicely. And this blends in with the purples, because those purples are very similar. And then we get to go on to the blues, which is my personal favourite. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If you couldn't tell. There we go. Are you going to tangle, or are you just going to keep unraveling nicely? Seems to just... I can feel the yarn bath up. You can see it sort of there. I can feel it hitting my fingers as I move along. But so far, it seems to just be staying and not like tangling worse. Hasn't gotten stuck yet. See how we go. Famous last words. Okay. Okay. That split somewhere. Let's go fix that. There we go. I'll make sure that I post a progress photo over in Discord. I'll also post it over on my Instagram, probably on stories, for stream progress. So I'll do that, and then that for anyone who needs it. Instagram is just Goth Fairies Creations, and then Discord for me to share and for everyone else to share what they've been working on. And I always post stream updates on Discord and on Instagram when I'm going live. what I'm planning to do, etc., etc. All the good things on all the places. There we go. Can you stop tangling with yourself? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that is cool. There we go. Making sure that I have the right numbers. Which I do so far. These ones. My school got a new principal whose motto was, "We don't celebrate Halloween on a Monday, so we did our costumes and celebration on the Friday before." And we were told we could only do educational activities with the kids. However, the 8th grade held a Halloween theme something in the gym, but only pre-K through grade 3 were invited. Basically got to go trick-or-treating in the gym and lifted a bag of candy. 4th to 7th got nothing. And 8th grade was given a pizza party. That sucks. Everyone should be allowed to participate and have fun. That's really, yeah. Exactly. As Crispy said, total bullshit. Honestly. It's everyone or no one when it comes to things like that. Because what about those poor, like, 4th to 7th graders? They would have felt so left out and not included and jealous and upset. No, not on. Absolutely ridiculous. Kept asking why the other kids got to do all that and they didn't. Yeah. Not cool at all. That's when children learn that whole "you're special when we allow you to be" thing. Ugh. Yeah. Yep, that they do. Which is a needed lesson, but not in 4th grade. Exactly. Not in 4th grade. Learn that in high school. Like, when you're a little bit older. Like, that's just silly. Yeah. Also, hats off to you, Sassy, for dealing with that age group. I do not have the patience for that young of a kid. I work with high school age kids because, like, I can have a, like, it's just easier for me to communicate with them. But hats off to any early childhood educators. You guys are amazing. They, younger kids are, in my opinion, and for me, are a handful. But I also teach one-on-one, so it's a bit different. But even with that, teaching older kids is at least easier for me, more interesting for me as well. The maths is a little bit more interesting. But yeah, the 4th grade is still so young. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Don't have patience for the drama of older kids. Actually, I don't have patience for anyone who should know better. Little kids are still learning. Yes. Still learning how to human. Yes. I think for me, because I'm not teaching in a school, I don't have to deal with the drama because I'm a tutor. So I deal with the students one-on-one. So there is no drama because none of my students know each other because they're all at different schools. And there's also a reason why I'm not a teacher, because I don't want to deal with the drama, both from the students as well as from the faculty and the teachers and just people who should know better. But learning how to be a human, that is such a true statement for that age group. They are still learning how to human, how to interact, and all the things. Okay. stitch off. There we go. After this, we have 2 more rows, and then that will be us done with the stream for today after those 2 rows. I can feel my hands getting a little bit tired and they need a rest. I kind of want to finish on a pattern repeat, so we'll finish the 2 rows. It's not long rows either, just another one of double crochet and then a single crochet row, so they won't take long. And then we can see what the 2 repeats look like together. 1, 2, 7, 8. Before we finish off for today. Drop in there, there we go. And done. So that is where we are up to. You can see the purple going all the way across. This blanket is going to be so cozy. I think I might actually have to start sewing the ends in as I go, because they are getting annoying already, just because on stream, flipping it around into this. There we go. Nanny for 6 years, and it was one of the most fun jobs. That is amazing. Babysitting, nannying, I love that. Teaching little kids? No. I'll look after your kids, happily. I'll look after them, I'll feed them, I'll make sure that they've showered, and that they go to bed on reasonable, that they're not having too much sugar. Teaching them, whole different story. I looked after some family friends' kids for 2 weeks while they went on holiday. That was good fun. Running the kids to and from school and looking after them, easy. Kids are so fun. Like, they can be so much fun if you just listen to them and interact with them, and like, they're just lovely. We might actually get onto this blue here before we finish today, which I am very excited about. And I got to start thinking about if I want to do a Discord show. If you watch a set of twins from 6 months to 3 years, and then got to watch your goddaughter from ages 1 to 3. I was then a preschool teacher and she started kindergarten at 5. That is so sweet and so nice that you were able to do that. Yes, you can get a full view when I am done with the road that I'm on, 100%. I will lay it out, like I'll fold it back and forth and also hold it up so that you can see it. And Bungo Cat, I love it. We can see how much we've done today, which is exciting. Then I can go pick up the rest of the yarn off the floor that I managed to knock down. There we go. But I'm just watching how much purple is left inside of the cake, because I want to get to the blue. I think it's going to be so pretty. When my husband and I were first dating, my goddaughter would get so jealous of him because I was hers and he was stealing me. That's adorable. I have 2 of my friends have kids, and so like I'm air quotes their aunt, because friends. And then we've got my partner's family. There's his nieces and nephews, and his one particular niece absolutely loves anything that I make, and so every Christmas and birthday she gets a crocheted item of some description. And when she first moved to Australia, because his family's originally from the UK, she got a blanket, one of these 6-day kid blankets in a beautiful pink cake yarn, and she will literally fight anyone who tries to use it. It's like, this is my blanket. Courtney made it for me. Once Courtney made it, you cannot have it. And it's so sweet seeing like family that you're close to actually getting to use the items that you make. And then I made her a unicorn, and like she sleeps with it. It's so sweet. But look at that blue. The blue's just come in. Can you see it there? It is absolutely stunning. I'm so excited. There we go. I'm glad that I decided to go until the end of not this row but the next row so that I could see the blue come in. Because it is beautiful. Gus loves the blue bits. Imagine that. Imagine that. You crocheted a crib blanket for her that you think she still sleeps with. That is really sweet. All of my friends that have had babies got crib size blankets, and then when their kids become toddlers, they get an adult size blanket so they can grow with it, because that way they have a nice cozy blanket from when they were little, but is big enough to fit like a single size bed. Because I want it to be able to be used and cherished for as long as possible. I have some crochet things to make for my friends' kids for Christmas. A couple of requests. One of my friends' kids is old enough to, he's in pre-kindergarten, so he'll be in kindergarten next year. And old enough to sort of start saying, oh, I really like this. I'd love it if I had one in this color. And so I get really cute little voice notes, and then I make said thing for the children. It's so nice to see things get used or displayed. Yes. And that's why I got this shelf and built it, so that I can see my own art that I've created every time I come into my office for work, for gaming, for crochet. I get to be surrounded by the lovely thing that I have made. It is my favorite. Look at that. We've just gone over 2 hours 10 minutes, so just around 2 hours of crocheting. Pretty happy with that. I have display them in your classroom. Amazing. I would do the same if I was a teacher in a school. My classroom would be full of crochet stuff. I'd make all the things. And I would also be that teacher that starts like a crochet club or something. Lapras I made is on my shelf in the classroom and the kids love it. That's awesome. I'd be like wanting to make all of the stuff that's in right now with the kids, so like I could be the cool teacher that like makes the cool stuff that they like. That would be me. I just I enjoy one-on-one tutoring too much. I don't think I would cope with having to teach an entire class. But I love that you have your stuff on display in your classroom. That makes me so happy. Almost done with this row. And then we'll hold it up so that you can see it in all of its glory. And then we just have, pardon me, one single crochet row, and then that is the first 2 repeats of the pattern done. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This one, and then into that. I thought about it, but I don't think the kids we currently have the stamina to learn. If I were to start a crochet club, I'd probably flick it to the middle school. Yeah, that's fair. And what crochet stitch are you currently using? So it's a combination of single crochets and double crochets. The pattern is a 6-day kid blanket by Benny McKnit. This will take you to the place to find it. It'll look like this picture down below when it's done. So it's a 6-row pattern repeat. So you've got the first 6 rows here, and then it repeats, which is what I'm working on. So that you can sort of see the colors. So I'll hold it here so that you can see down there. And then I'm also going to hold it up to that camera because that camera picks up the color just a little bit better. And we'll start on this end so that you can see where we've got up to. So that's what we have done so far today in all of its glory. If I do this, you can kind of see it all there. So we are going to do one more row of single crochet. Thanks Biscuits, and thanks Danny. I love the colors too. It is working out really nicely. I'm really enjoying it, and it's nice to have, like, this is a stream only blanket, so I have to stream to work on it, which will mean that I will stream more and get more into habit of doing it. I have plenty of other blankets to work on off stream, so this one is a stream only one. So this is the single crochet row, so we're just gonna single crochet until it's done, and then we will be done with today's stream. I did it. I did the thing. I am really glad that I got it all set up and all working. We'll make tweaks and improvements as needed, and then once this is done, we'll pick another stream crochet project and just do crocheting on stream and gaming on stream, and do all the fun things with the people. So I really love this blue. It looks more purpley down here, but you can really see the blue there. It's stunning. Absolutely love it. Which again comes as no surprise to anyone. But I'm very excited to see how this blanket works up with all the... are you planning to stream Outer Space or Played Up or after stream? I could stream it. I'd need a couple minutes to probably refresh a snack. If people want to watch it, then I will happily stream it. Otherwise, we can organize that for another day. The people that are here, what do you think? Do you want to watch some games, or should we do a game thing a different day? I'll also see how I feel at the end of my row, which will be the ultimate decision. We shall see. Happy either way, yeah. We'll definitely be playing Biscuits, don't stress. It's just whether we do it here or just us. I might just do just us today so that I can have this as a crochet only stream. But then organize with you to do a Out of Space / Played Up stream, and we can stream at the same time and get all the people if we do Played Up. Because then we can have all the people come to our restaurants and join in on the chaos. Yes, curious what the plans are. Yes, I didn't know what my plans are. I'm making things up on the fly. That's how today's going. I wasn't sure what time I was going to stream. I just knew that I was going to stream. I went to the craft store this morning. How do you know you go to the craft store too much? When they know your name when you go to pick up an online order when you normally shop in store. I went in and I was like, oh, I'm here to pick up an online order. And the guy was like, oh yeah, it was Courtney, right? And I'm like, yes, it is. Thank you. But hey, it's a very beautiful local small business that have amazing craft supplies. And I just happen to go there a lot to get things. When I was there earlier this week, I forgot something, so I ordered it online to pick up in store, and so I went this morning just after they opened to get some more clay cutters because I want to make some Christmas earrings because I've got Christmas cutters that are small and I wanted bigger ones to make some dangly earrings, so I went to go get those. Yep, well, they ask if you finished your project you're working on when you go get more yarn. The answer is always no. I haven't finished it, I'm just starting something else. That's just how I roll. I don't know how to only have one thing on the go at a time. Like I've started this blanket today, I've got like 2 or 3 others on the go. I have who knows how many amigurumi projects. I've got 2 cardigans in the works. I've got my crochet top that I showed earlier. I have, what else have I got? Who knows what else? There's so many things on the go. But that is almost the end of the row. And then I'm going to chuck a stitch marker in the stitch so it doesn't unravel. We'll see if I've got any pretty ones handy. I don't think I do. I'll have to have one ready for next time so I can show off the stitch markers that I make. There we go. And then last single crochet into the top of the chain, and that is us done. There we go. We have Adele's Kookaburra pattern started. I just finished a blanket and Drew's witch's hat, plus I have Adele's wombat to finish. She needs to do Zach's reindeer and a few other projects too. I have all of those stuff up there in blue. There's the wombat, my kookaburras up there, got a blue reindeer as well, all the things. But hat and stretch, have some water. We got all the way through the first cake and that way into the second. This is what we're looking with. What we're looking at, what we worked on today. Pretty happy with that progress. I'm really happy with the way the colors are looking. It is beautiful and it's going to be so cozy. I'm going to hold it up here so that you guys can see the colors a little bit better and just how absolutely massive it's already gotten. But that is what we did today on stream. I'll hold it like that. If I do this, you can kind of see it all in one go. So I'm pretty proud of that progress. That's 2 pattern repeats in 2 hours on chunky yarn while talking and getting distracted. I am very, very happy with it. Biscuits! Thank you so much for the bits. I love this. I can't wait for the next stream. Thank you so much, Biscuits. Goodness me. I love spooking myself. It's entertaining for you and for me. I am really happy to be crocheting on stream. I think it's going to be lots and lots of fun. Already trying to figure out what to do after this, but this is what we did today. I'm going to wear it on my head while I look to see who is live, that we can send all of you lovely people to. Is anyone live? Who's in the Makers and Crafting? Otherwise, we can go and raid Axe, maybe? If we search for crochet, that's me. Who is live? I think. Let's go raid Axe. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thanks, Danny, and have a wonderful day night, everyone. Thanks, Sassy Lady Panda. Yes, I am so grateful for everyone. Thank you so much, and thanks, Biscuits, for all of the love and help and all of your sub gifts. You're the absolute best. Hearts for Biscuits. We are going to go raid Axiom Runner. He is playing Portal /raid Axiom Runner. So come along if that is something that you would like to do. I would appreciate it. And we're going to go say hello to Axe and see how he is doing and what he is doing. And I will be streaming again soon for more of this, more crochet stuff. I'm very excited. And thanks, Crispy. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks, Sassy Lady Panda. And yeah, we are going to do more 6-day cute blanket stuff and more gaming very, very soon. But we're going to go over and raid Axe. But thanks everyone so much for watching. I'll see you guys all next time. Goodbye!